Yep.
Mitch, final home game of the season, and what a game to finish with.
Yeah, it'll be huge. We already know it's a sellout crowd here at Sandy Park. The atmosphere is going to be amazing, and a team that's beat us this year, so really got a lot to prove against them.
And going into it, there's so many conundrums to it all, the reward of it all. It's exciting times.
It is. Top four finish is. That's not the goal we had at the start of the year, but top six was our goal. But this is all just added bonuses, and the team's been fighting really well all year, and it'll be kind of a bit of a reward for us to make that top four. I know everyone's really gunning for it.
As you said, Sale, tough ask at any time, and 2 defeats in the last 2 performances against them. We know what's coming at us.
Yeah, definitely. I know I wasn't here for the last one here at Sandy Park, but from what I hear, it was a bit of a tough one. And I played in the one down there in Manchester, and they were very physical. They came at us and they played a good game, and they got the win. And I know we've got a bit to prove against them in the last game here.
There's so much talk about what we'll do, what Saints will do, what Wasps can do, everyone. But what about Sale? They're still in the fighting chance of getting 6th place.
Yeah, of course they do. But there's a lot of talk about everyone else, but we're just focusing on what we've got to do. We get our win, we give it all that we've got, and the other results will hopefully go away. If not, so what? And we can be proud of what we've done this year.
How much confidence do you take from last Sunday in particular? Probably a brutal, physical game.
Yeah, still a brutal game, very brutal game. Still got a few sores and a few bruises around the body. Still very stiff, but it was a great game. Beating Sarries, home and away this year, among other top 4 teams, is a big thing for us. First game down there at Allianz Park, we've won, so we can take a lot from it as a team, but it means nothing unless we back it up this week with a big performance.
What does it say about the guys, the character, that you can go to a place like Allianz Park and win?
We know how to grind out a win. We've got a very, very good squad, and it's not just the players on the field, but the players here at training who help us in what we've got to do on the weekend. We wouldn't have been anywhere near as good as what we were unless we played that here at the park on Tuesdays and Wednesdays during the week. And it's a big squad win rather than just a team win.
I was going to say that's a word that's been used a lot. Squad effort this year in every competition, and to go into this last weekend fighting for a top 4 place is down to not just the guys that start this weekend, but the guys that have been around the side all season.
Yeah, well, it's a massive squad. Massive squad commitment this year. We've had fighting on all 3 fronts, and the week for the Challenge Cup final was our first week off as a team. So it was huge for us. Our whole squad has been putting in the effort. Every single day of every single week, and we're getting the rewards now. End of the season, going for one more win, and we can make that top 4 semis for the first time.
And for you, what an amazing first season.
I'm pretty happy with my year. Yeah, I can't be too disappointed. I speaking to my parents and everything back home, and they're chuffed to bits as much as I am for what I've come to. I didn't expect too much this year when I came over, and I'm amazed with how much I've been playing and how happy I am with my game and how happy I am down here.
I was going to say, we only spoke a few weeks ago, but do you still pinch yourself? It was only a few years ago you were in a bank in Sydney.
Yeah, it was only a few years before that. I was working in Greece all over my hands and stuff like that, being a mechanic. So yeah, I am pinching myself still. Things go the right way. In 3 weeks' time we could be playing at Twickenham, which will be the first time ever for me, and something I would never even dreamed of as a kid. So it'd be amazing.
And looking to the future, next season already, the Champions Cup on the agenda. That's another big plus on the tick list for you.
Yeah, massively. I know these guys have played at Coolomont and they've played at Toulon and stuff like that, but for me, nothing I've ever kind of dreamed of. So that'd be massive. It'd be massive for me, and I know I'll have a few friends and family, saving all their pennies to make the trip.
And obviously, like you say, it's quiet here now, but Sandy Park this weekend will be rocking, and you've talked about that as well, the goosebumps you get when you do that final lap. How much have they got to play their part at the weekend?
I'll be buzzing. A full packed house Sandy Park will be amazing. All those drums beating away, and I've said it a million times, but I get those goosebumps running into the sheds before the game, and I think it just really amps everybody up. And every big moment we have out here on the field, you hear the crowd behind you. You hear them like every scrum, every line out, every driving, every penalty, every time we score a point. They're just amazing. I think it's probably the best crowd in the whole of the Aviva Premiership.